How's it going tonight, guys? This is not quite the update video I was planning on putting out, but it's an update from the live stream. So I got my water in. I forgot I had ran some for my sluice over there, so I just ran the pipe all the way over. So I now have my nitric acid and my nitrogen monoxide here. I just need to get a filter on it and get it into this pipe, and then get the nitrogen monoxide back down, which, since I have the nitrogen monoxide coming in here, I may just do a tank extender to make a one-way valve. I haven't quite decided yet, but I did want to get the chlorine taken care of, and that should be all that's in this pipe, which it is. So I need to plop that down there. So now I've got plenty of chlorine in it, so my Penta can run some more. And we'll come downstairs here, and this is where we're heading to with it. I already have the filter put in here, so I'll put the chlorine in there. Make sure the pipe is open, which it won't open because the filter's there. Always forget this, even though I do it every daggone time. Alright, so open the pipe. Put in the filter. Make sure it's going this direction. Make sure it saved its thing, which it did. And are you going to connect through there or not? No, sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. So I'll do this one more time. That way. Alright, and now we can just run this pipe straight across the top here. This is really hard to do with that black background, not being able to see those marks. Just trying to guess. Alright, so now we should have chlorine in here, which we do. And Greg and his goofy put the freaking drain on the side thing here. Alright, so put this here. Tank is empty because for some reason right now it's flowing upwards, even though it's 2 times heavier than air. And so there we go. Now we have chlorine. And chlorine you can use to wash stuff, basically. And you can also make hydrochloric acid out of it. Currently. I think that's about its only uses. Let's see here. So there's the hydrochloric acid. You just mix chlorine and water together, and you get hydrochloric acid and a little bit of the oxygen back. We'll probably be setting this up pretty soon to do that. You can also wash carpets and wool to get back to pure white. I wonder if you can, if he's going to add where you can wash pipes. I'll have to ask him about that. And apparently you can do hardened clay as well. Stained glass. So there you go. That's what you can do with your chlorine. And I think we can actually use it. Let's see. You can use it in IHL for getting coal dust out of carborundum dust if you wanted to, which will give you this stuff. Silicon tetrachloride and mercury chloride from mercury and chlorine. There's also this chlorine canister. Apparently this is a chlorine gas, and this is a chlorine liquid, so they're not compatible. That kind of stinks. I was hoping they'd actually work together, as you actually get this from ammonia chloride, which is found in the nether. Alright, so that's what we got there. So now my stuff can run again in my electrolyzer. I also hooked up this down here for my vitriol of clay. Made a bunch of oxygen. There's a pipe running right here. Crazy and I went crazy with the decorating stuff. You can see that there's no pipe showing in the wall over here. But there's pipes running right across there. And you can actually put it on these nanopole pipes. I was afraid that you couldn't, because I know covers sometimes glitch into them. And I don't think I have any more left. Those are fire right there. White canvas with fire on them. And I think she has all the rest of them we had. And looks like she took my crowbar too. But I wanted to show you guys what crashed. I have the crash log to show Greg in the morning. But you can see you can't one-punch trees anymore. For some reason, this right here, if I right-click it, crashes my client. Doesn't crash the server, but it crashes the client. I'm not sure why. So I know I did it before the update, and I didn't have any problem. But after the bug fix update, now it does. So be careful with that. And Crazy also found that you can get hunger from drinking the maple sap. So you might want to not do too much of that. Make it into maple syrup. It might be a better option. And that's pretty much what I got for you tonight. Just been doing some other processing, trying to get this done. I'm going to have Junior make a dense Invar burning box for that. See if we can get it sped up a little bit. That'll make it double its speed. And should be able to make Junior some more zinc now. But I'm going to figure out why my oxygen is going the wrong direction. It's not going to the tank back here. I have plenty of room in the tank. So I got to figure out why it's not going there. I don't think I ever repiped it. I think it's going straight into here. So I'm going to work on figuring that out and trying to get that repiped tonight so I can run both my blue and my clay vitriols, get them out of here, and possibly make me another tank and another bath so I can do I've got like 2 of them I need to do, either zinc or magnesium. I'm not sure which one I want to do next, or if I even want to do them. It's not something that, like copper and cobalt, those I kind of care about getting as much of it out, but the other ones not as much. But it gives me a use for the sulfuric acid, and I always need a use to get rid of sulfuric acid, so kind of gives me a reason to want to do it, you know. And so that's going to be it for tonight. I will see you guys tomorrow. Like I said, probably going to be RF World. But I'm not positive about that yet. Haven't talked to Junior about it yet. And so have a good one, guys, and I'll see you then.